Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Build the Walking Dead Prison. And yeah, as you can see, I've put the kind of sandstone wall. I've also expanded this, I've also pushed this wall up by 2 blocks and raised it so it's with the rest of the windows. Also added a few more windows here, below it. I think there should also be a window here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. So I forgot to put that one in. So let's just do that real quick. So I'm going to try and do a lot more in this episode. I felt like last episode had nothing in it, and I was also kind of I felt I was not quite there. I am recording this straight off the last episode. I spent must have been 10 minutes doing this on MC Edit, and I came back, so I'm going to be trying a bit more lively. So sorry about that. Hopefully I upload these close to each other just to make up for that kind of poopy episode. So anyway, let's get straight into this. So what we're going to be doing is adding the details, adding the back wall here, and then doing a bit of the roof, possibly if we have time. And then after that, we have obviously got to finish the roof. That'll probably won't finish in this episode, and then we'll build the wall, and then the big pile of crap, and then we'll do the back of this because there's another guard tower. There's a guard tower here that I need to build. You can see in the pictures there, I've got that wall, stuff like that. So anyway, let's put this wall in. So what we're going to need is your sandstone here. I wish it looked more crappy, but So there must be not including the smashed window. I've got we've got kind of three windows, and then one at the top. I've actually made a little bit of a mistake because this should be. Okay, so fix that because I made a mistake. It should actually be this window here where this kind of comes up. So we've got the window's above the third one, I believe. So we'll kind of have it. It's confusing me. Coming up a bit here, and then should be that should be coming up here, around about here. So we'll build up this thingy, and then it's kind of confusing the way the way I've done this. Should have a window about here. Is that correct? Yeah, looks about right. So here. Yeah. Oh, actually, didn't think about that. Do that. Yeah, that looks nice. And then, so that's that window, and then there's the one right next to it, which is this one. And then, obviously got this stupid thing, and then I've put this over the top. Put that there, and then put a step there. Whatever. Okay, this is right. Whew, I thought I did it wrong again. Okay, so we'll build this up. This is just kind of a confusing bit for me. I'm not even going to try and explain it, but get what I'm saying, yeah. So let's just put this up. Time 4 minutes, so we haven't wasted too much time there. There we go. Like that. We'll sort that kind of nastiness out another time. But anyway, we should have 3 windows, and then we'll have the wall about here. very close to these windows, so build up like this. Ew, that's a nasty glitch. Let's cover that crap up really quick. Right. So this kind of wall up here, let's go straight across, and it's going to have a little hole in the top of it. And then we'll actually put the kind of what remains of the floor in. So anyway, while I'm building this boring part, I'm gonna talk about the season 6 finale. So I'm gonna try not to spoil it too much, but if you're really sensitive to like spoilers, if it's like a tiny minor spoiler, and you don't want to know it, then just mute the video or something, or skip. Whatever. Just avoid the spoiler. But anyway, the finale, it was 90 minutes. And then that is the worst rated season 6 finale is the worst rated Walking Dead episode on IMDb. It was rated worse than Still. I think Still is the one with Daryl and Beth in season 4. Season 4. And that episode was like crap. Like, I really did not like that episode, just because Beth, and anybody that's like watched a lot of my videos know that I really dislike Beth as a character. I thought she was terrible. But that's besides the point. The fact is that the season 6 finale was nowhere near as bad as Still. Like, Still was just so boring. That episode was very intense, which is really good for the episode. I liked the episode, the whole where they were driving around the RV. I liked that bit. I also liked the bit where they introduced Negan. It was a really good way to do it. But the obvious thing that everybody was raging about, and probably the reason why it was rated so low, was because of the stupid cliffhanger. And I'm sure everybody was pissed off. I mean, I was pretty pissed off when I saw it. And that is probably why it's rated so low. I'm guessing in time the episode the rating will probably go up for it. But I mean, the cliffhanger was just weird. Like, it just wasn't a good cliffhanger at all. Like, it's just some cliffhangers are good. Like the cliffhanger at the end of season 4 when there was a train car, that was a good cliffhanger. But like, this cliffhanger was just not very good. It kind of like killed the tension. Whereas if you compare it to the one in season 4, it kind of built the tension up for the next series, next season. And the one at the end of season 6 did not do that at all. It killed it. It killed the tension and the build up so well. So I mean, they're gonna have to build all that tension, and they have to build that tension up again in season 7 when in the premiere. So that'll be something difficult. I'm thinking they probably might do like in the season when they did the cliffhanger in season the mid-season finale of season 6, where they had Sam coming out and he goes mom, and then like when season 6 started up again, it was like they completely ignored that part of the episode. So they could do something like that, which would be really stupid, which you could just tell just did that to kind of get the views, which would be pretty irritating. So it just wasn't a good cliffhanger, and it was just really, really irritating for fans. It was irritating for me, definitely, and I'm sure you all agree it was a pretty poop cliffhanger. But it's just one of these things you gotta live with. But I mean, if it means that they obviously do it for viewership, but if it means it's gonna help the show out, if it means it's gonna help the show out, as in help it gain more viewers, ensuring it stays, then sure, just do it, because it's kind of worth it to keep it going. But other than that, it was a terrible cliffhanger, and I really didn't like it. it was a perfect season. The season was perfect, in my opinion, up till kind of that. So like that if it had shown the death, then give that another cliffhanger. Like, let's say if they killed the person, whoever it was, and then they maybe, I don't know, Negan started to do the same thing again, like build up the tension, and then I can't think of an example, but if you kind of build up that tension after, and again, after they've killed the person, that would be good. That would be a good cliffhanger. What the hell is going on here, right? Is that right? Wait a second. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 6. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, as I was saying, so like they could have killed the person off. Negan could have Lucille'd the person, whoever that may be. And he could have done something funny again. Everybody's like shocked and everything. Like, he could have just beaten the person. Let's say he could have just beaten the person to death in the season 6 finale, and then you see them like lying there all bloody, and everybody's like crying. And then they could have done like so there's like no sound, and you can just kind of hear like the muffled screaming of people. And then like, let's say if it was Glenn, then Maggie like screaming and crying, then that would just be it. Then the episode just finishes. That would be a good cliffhanger. I think that would have worked probably just as well, if not better, than what they actually did, because what they actually did was just they just completely killed the tension that they built up so well, and it was just not cool. It was just not cool at all. To be honest, that was just the top and bottom of it. It just was not cool. It was just a big like F you to the fans, sort of. But like I said, what can you do, really? What can you do? So, I did like the episode, but in my opinion, the cliffhanger was just so stupid. Like, it was just not a good cliffhanger at all. I'm sure you probably all agree with me there. But anyway, enough complaining. Apart from that, it was a pretty good episode. I liked it. I'm not sure if the 90 minutes was necessary, but it was well spent, I thought. So yeah, I did enjoy the episode, but the cliffhanger was just not cool, and it really just wasn't needed. They could have done a much nicer job with it. They could have still done a cliffhanger with showing the death as well, and then it wouldn't be such a big FU to the fans. But it is what it is. So anyway, we've got this kind of thing here. We've got a broken like floor thing. We'll do the same here as well. So now, who do I think got Lucille'd? I personally think it's Glenn. Like, a lot of people are saying Glenn or Daryl. Now, I would like it to be honest, I would really like it to be Daryl. I think Daryl would be a really good choice. It would be shocking, and the reason why I think Daryl is because his development is pretty much over. He's developed to the max. I don't see how they can develop Daryl anymore. He's he's being so developed that he's now boring. In my opinion, he's never been my favorite character. I think like his peak was kind of like season 3, season 4. Well, not even season 4. I think like season 4 after he became more boring. In my opinion, I think people like Rick he's still got development going on after so long. But Daryl, they kind of rushed the development because he was kind of like an arsehole in season 1, and then he became like a respected member of the group, type of thing. And then now he's just like, I don't even know what's going on with him. But I think he would be a good choice because it's shocking to the fans. It's shocking. Then if they ended up killing someone like Aaron or something. I mean, like, I like Aaron. He's a good character. I'll be like, if they killed him, I'll be like, oh no. But it's not. I wouldn't be like so shocked. As in, if Daryl got killed, I would be like, whoa, they've they've really outdone themselves. But no, it should be someone good. I want it to be someone pretty shocking. To be honest, I don't know about anybody else, but I want it to be someone good. I want it to be someone that's like meaning. Even Abraham, I think, would possibly be not like he wouldn't be a big enough character death either. I thought it was going to be Maggie. Still a possibility, but I don't think so anymore. The reason I thought it would be Maggie was because she was kind of like pregnant and they were acting all happy, and I thought, oh, this has got to be cut short, and it kind of did. But it looks like she's having a miscarriage, or something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong there. So, I don't think it's going to be Maggie. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be Glenn personally. Like, I thought they were going to change it and have like someone else, but I don't know. And I don't think it's going to be Abraham, because I think they've got something planned for Abraham, because he's surpassed his comic book counterpart. He's past what, like, his death in the comic book, the death he should have had. He's past that. Someone else took that, and they've obviously done that for a reason, because Abraham's got stuff. He's got stuff going on. Like, at that point in the comics, when he died, he didn't have that much going on. But now he's just starting to like getting that new relationship with Sasha, and it's all going pretty well for him. So I don't think it's going to be him, just because he's got too much going on. But Glenn, yeah, I would like it to be Daryl, but I don't think it's going to be Daryl. If it's Daryl, I'll be pretty shocked. That scared me. If it's Daryl, I'll be pretty shocked, which I suppose is a good thing. And I'm sure everyone else will be shocked too. But you've got to admit, even if you don't like that idea, a lot of people are like, oh, if Daryl dies, we'll riot and all that crap. And, I'll always keep watching The Walking Dead. But if I like Daryl, I think Daryl's a great character. But it's not just about The Walking Dead was around before Daryl was. The comic went strong, like very successful without Daryl, and I think The Walking Dead could be just as good without Daryl. I mean, he is, like, if you look back at all the episodes where it's mainly focused on Daryl, there haven't been the best episodes still. Prime example of like how like Daryl just by himself is not interesting at all. I think Daryl. I'm not saying Daryl's a bad character. I think Daryl, again, like Daryl's a great character for the show. But by himself, he's not too interesting. But when he's with the group, he's very good at the group, and that's Daryl is very good with the group. He is very entertaining. Like, for example, like when the prison got destroyed in season 4. What was that episode called again? No Way Out. Was it No Way Out? I really can't remember. But when Daryl destroyed the tank, that was cool. That was a cool moment. That looks like crap. So that was a cool moment for Daryl. I think when he's with the group, he's definitely a lot better. But lately, he hasn't been really focused on that, on the group too much. So, yeah, they need to have him with the group more. He's like, there's a lot of season 6. He was like a lot of things where it's mainly focused on him. Well, I mean, apart from he hasn't really done much at all in season 6. He hasn't done any more than anybody else, any other character has. But yeah, I'm talking like I'm speaking negatively, but overall, I mean, I've probably said it before, but season 6, even though the poopy cliffhanger was there, is still definitely my favourite that is definitely my favourite season of The Walking Dead ever. It was perfect. Apart from the cliffhanger, apart from the cliffhanger. If the cliffhanger didn't happen, that would be the perfect season for me. It was just action packed, everything you want from The Walking Dead. Everything that's great about it's action. The zombies. I like the bit with the zombies at the start of season 6, the Horde, and how they were. It was a nice little remix of what they did in the comic. It was really good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was just great. Just very entertaining and action packed and intense. It's the most intense season that's been around. That is for sure. And I've gone over my timer, but I'm just going to build this wall up to where I want it, and then I'm going to finish. The reason I didn't go on to doing the roof was because I kind of didn't know what materials I was using. So, we've got a bit more to do. We've still got details and stuff to add. We've got that. I need to put like debris down. But we're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere slowly. So yeah, that's all I need to do. I need to throw some debris down, like bits of crap in here and stuff. Just your general crap, like bits of like rubble and that. And we'll get around to doing that at some point. But unfortunately, it's time to finish up now. So I'm gonna dump this pillar in here, and then we're gonna build this little thing here. So like that. So we're getting somewhere. It's beginning to take form. It's looking pretty nice. When we'll have the roof done, it's going to look darn nice. I'm going to have that figured out before next episode. Next episode should be getting around to... should finish this, really. I just have the roof to do. So what I'll probably do in between episodes, I'll build the roof, and then I'll kind of make it all nasty in the next episode. And then I'll put rubble down. I'll extend this wall. And I'll put that guard tower in. So just debris, and then we'll add some details in here because it looks a bit poo without the detail like rubble and stuff. So yeah, I like the way this is looking so far. So let's tick this off. It's gonna be a really nice addition to the prison. So yeah. So with that said, guys, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Build The Walking Dead, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.